Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got another V3 here. This one is modified. Built this car about 6-7 years ago. It's had a few different combinations. Obviously you see the meth. So back in the day, the only port injection we really had was the Crawford Racing stuff, but back then it was out of budget. Installed a few of those. Then when Toohigh PSI came out with their deal, it was more obtainable. So we ended up doing that on this car. So basically this is a full bolt-on V3. Literally never even pulled the valve covers off this car. And correct me if I'm wrong, this thing I think has the highest dynoing full bolt-on V3 LT4 numbers. It made 857 rear wheel horsepower and 898 foot-pounds of torque. It did do it on 21 pounds of boost. The port on this one is an OG Synergy race port. So that's how old this setup is. So now he's done well with it. Everything's been good, strong, no problem. So now we're going for 1,000 rear wheel. So still stock heads. All I'm doing is cam, bigger, lower, and a trunk tank. We're gonna see what it does, but we're aiming for 1,000 rear wheel. So we'll see where we end up with that. But now I'm gonna get racking it up and start draining all her fluids and start tearing it down, get this engine out, get this cam swapped in, and yeah, go from there. All right, got everything all pulled apart. Got the owner of the car, Mr. Z28 Jr. himself, behind the camera.
Hello.
Hello. We got guest stars today. We got guest stars.
Coming out.
Engine out, baby. Alright, the owner's not here to see that.
Sorry, owner. Sorry, the owners.
Good. Get it. Alright. The carbon fibre. Yeah.
And she's out.
It's Monday.
It is Monday.
It's not bad. She is.
Nada. Destroyed a perfect regular car.
Destroyed a perfect. Go ahead if you want to comment or say anything of your car.
It was working perfectly fine.
It's working perfectly fine. Then this guy.
I met this guy right here.
Yeah.
He said go faster.
It'll be fun, they said.
It is.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing on Friday is I put this bracket on and I put the secret pulley sauce here to get the right belt size. So I got that belt coming. Now I'm gonna tear it all down and we'll go from there.
Do it again.
All right, got the short block all torn down. Heads are at the machine shop. Getting resurfaced how it's hand clean, but on these we're gonna do a valve job on them because I didn't like how I did a leak down test on the engine yesterday before I took them off, and valve cylinder 4 and 8 did a leak down too well. Tapped the valve and cleaned up. Could be some dirt, you know. It does have some miles on her, so I said, you know what? Let's just do a valve job, get them all right. You know, he does have some valve guides, CHE valve guides in stock, so he's gonna swap those out as well. So we'll be at the mercy of that. But pretty much got it all torn down. I gotta clean all the surfaces, all the RTV, all that good stuff. Tear it all down, and then we'll start putting all the new parts on. Johnson lifters, cammotion, camshaft, pretty much standard here at my shop. Yeah, we're gonna put it all back together with new parts. Okay, nice and lubed up. So this is one of the more bigger camshafts, because I mentioned we're trying to go for 1,000 rear wheel on this bad boy. So this is gonna be a little on the tight side on the converter, but it's definitely gonna be the cam to make that 1K with this LT4 ported blower. So it should do well. See what the numbers are, but the camshaft's in. Again, didn't even have to spit on it. Alright. Camshaft saw is already in. Cam plate. Did the AMP lockout on the upper cam sprocket. Put the new K-Tech dampener on. C5R timing chain. We just went with a fresh new oil pump on this one. No K-Tech oil pump on this one. Now I'm just gonna clean the final surface of this and put the front timing cover on, click that in. Well, clean the front timing cover, clean the oil pan, and I'll start putting those two things on. And then we'll get the Johnson lifters in here and do a final cleanup, and hope we get those cylinders heads back ASAP. We'll see how it goes. Worst case, I'll toss the engine back in there. I'll do it in car, but I really don't want to do that. But it is what it is. I still have heat exchanger to do. I have a few other little miscellaneous things that can hold me over for, but I would like to get this thing fired up by Thursday, because we got kind of a bet going. I did open my mouth last week on Junior's Instagram. This was Friday afternoon. I was like, oh, I'll get this thing fired up next Thursday, no problem. And then I didn't come in the weekend. Me and the family went out on vacation. So I'm really just 2 days into it right now. So we're what, 2 more days left until Thursday. So we'll see. It's not for a lack of trying, but we'll see how it goes. But no pressure at the end of the day, as long as it's all perfect, it's all good. But we do have a little bet going. So now I'm gonna go clean all that chingadera up, put her back together, and then hopefully those heads are done here soon. Alright. The oil pan front timing cover on. Got our Johnson lifters here, all nice and lubed up. Go ahead and stick them in here. Nice and easy. Okay. Still no word on those cylinder heads, but we'll see. Close to the end of the day. Like I said, I still have other things I can do, but nice to have the cylinder heads. Right about meow. Anyway, yeah. So I already tapped the bolts, cleaned surfaces. Just gonna do one more final wipe down, and then put the head studs in, put the head gaskets on, the harmonic balancer pulley on, and then water pump, so on and so forth. Just try to do it as complete as possible, and then yeah. Let's hope those heads get here soon. We'll see. All right, so head bolts or head studs are in. Head gaskets are on. Crank pulley is on. That's torque ARP crank bolt. The heads will not be ready till tomorrow, unfortunately. So tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll try to pull a miracle. But yeah, once I get those back, it'll be put Valvetrain components, everything else back together. And then I'm tossing this engine in right away. Get it all buttoned up. Or I'll probably probably work on next is the heat exchanger. I got to swap out fresh DI injectors. Again, I have a bunch of other things I can do, but it's unfortunate. But hopefully, first thing tomorrow morning they're ready to go, so I can just pick them up, put them on, torque it, put it in, and go from there. All right, got our cylinder heads back. It's the next day. We had to replace 4 valves in it, so that's why it took a little bit longer. But now we have our heads back to get these bolted on. Fresh valve job. 4 exhaust valves replaced. All right, now torque these bad boys down, and then got to measure for push rods. Put the titanium retainer lash caps on, measure for push rods, and then go from there. All right, doing the final torque here. Oh, my back. Alright. Now we can measure for push rods. Alright, push rods measured. I had some 3/8 body 5/16 head push rods in stock that fit the bill for this one, for the roller rockers. So now that that's all done, torqued, lash caps on, of course, everything's good. Let's get this engine in this car and see if we can get it fired up by tomorrow, but we'll see. Putting this pressure on me that I really don't need, but it's, again, everything's going together right, everything's good, taking my time. But yeah, just jam her in here and see how it goes. All right, got the already went underneath, got the training pulls started, got the engine mount brackets on, loosely fitted on the engine block, got them over the motor, the engine mounts, and then got the AC compressor hung up. So now should be able to, yeah buddy. That's a lot of work. All right, engine in. Now, miscellaneous things. Rest of the transmission bolts, converter bolts, engine mounts. Finished bolting up the AC compressor. Button that all up. Then we'll swing over to getting the headers installed. Okay. Transmission, tight. Running cord line tight to the stud. Engine mount brackets, everything's tight. Torque converter bolts, grounds, knock sensor, oil temp sensor, oil level sensor, starter, converter bolts, yada yada. Everything's tight, good. AC compressor's all tight. I still have to do the no, alternator's done. Cool. So now we put in some headers. Okay, headers. Oh, these are. I like it, love. All right. There are 2-inch ARHs. Oh, my back. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah. You out the way, little beats. You out the way a little bit more. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. And I gotta clip this chingadera back on here. Oh, there you go. Finger game hella strong. Oh, this a mic? Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing. I can't sing. This is a wideband for our reflex. Yeah. So got fresh header gaskets, gonna put those on. Get these on, and then we'll start with the valley plate, port. Start slapping the blower valve covers back on, spark plugs, wires, all that good stuff. So let's keep it moving and grooving. All right. It's the end of the day. Got that done. Let's see here. Got the K-Tech Valley cover on. Headers are all on. Accessory drive, everything's done. All the grounds are done back there. So tomorrow morning we'll hit it hard. Put the plugs. Got to shim the 30 fuel lobe for the high pressure fuel pump. Gonna put a fresh set of LT4 injectors in here just because they're questionable. Fresh set of plugs and so on and so forth. So hopefully we get this thing fired up tomorrow, but we'll see how it is. Well, lost track of time. She's all put together. Said today's 4 days into the whole build. It's Thursday. Right now it has oil. I put water in it because I still have to do the other heat exchanger, so it just has water in it for now. I'll deal with that tomorrow when I do the heat exchangers, trunk tank. That'll be part 2 of this build. I don't go over details with that, but right now got her all put back together. She's got oil, she's got water. Everything's connected, fuel lines, everything's bolted. Got the new fresh belt that I ordered and measured for the other day. What else? Again, about to put power to it. Flash the startup base 2, and then we'll hear it fire up together here. But got it done. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Fire her up, man. LT4, max effort. Got Joshy in the building.
Got it done by Thursday. Challenge myself.
Challenge yourself. Sounds good. Stock mufflers. Hey, she is louder.
Yeah, once it idles down and everything, and the lifters are all nice and pumped up, hey, it'll have the boom, 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 boom.
Do you think we'll be able to put a bigger cam in it?
No, this is a pretty decent cam.
This is it?
This is it. With the stock torque converter, this is it.
Oh, there you go. She's starting to chop now.
Yeah. Yeah, once it gets the thing, it'll start chopping.
Max effort LT4, y'all. Send it through the roof.
All right, so got the car done, fired up. Well, fired up yesterday on time. Tune was so well that it wasn't chopping. Almost sounded like a stock cam, but it was just a guest bass tune done over the TDN, the dongle, the chingadera, which is a technical term, remember. So I had him, Jason, Whipple Z71, give me a revision last night, flashed it in. Sounds great now, so I'm gonna fire it up for you guys so you guys can hear it, and go from there. rinse from the detail spray that I just put on there. Get it all nice and clean for the customer. I have one of my good friends behind the camera right now, just doing some shit right now, making me laugh when it's working. But anyway, that's part of the process. But got it all done. So we're hoping for 1,000 rear wheels, stock bottom end, stock heads. We've got all the pulley on this bad boy, so we'll see what this thing does. Part 2 of this is going to be the trunk tank, the heat exchangers, and all that good stuff. But we'll see what she puts down, but everything's there for it. So there it goes.